Good effort, I thought. Thought we competed hard, played hard, did a good job. We just got to make a couple of plays down the stretch, and we got to defend a couple of their plays down the stretch. We had a miscommunication on the three-pointer by Shamet, but I thought for the most part we did a good job of defending. We gave up a couple of really tough shots to Booker, but for the most part, I thought we did a good job on him also.
Alvin, do you have any update on Domas?
Yeah, he'll have an MRI tomorrow, but other than that, we don't know anything. Hopefully it's going to be something that's okay, so we'll just have to wait and see. But other than that, I don't really have any information.
Alvin, I know some of these hard-fought games that you guys want to come out with wins, but just what is this kind of doing for some of the development and kind of overall cohesiveness that they're building?
Well, I think you said it best. There's no moral victories in the NBA. We're playing our butts off and competing, but we got to try to find a way to make the last mile. We got to get over the hump, and we've got to make the plays that's necessary to win down the stretch. I thought we did a good job, and you had some good looks, and they made theirs, and we didn't quite come through with ours. But the competitiveness is there, and the will to win is there. We just got to do a much better job of just closing.
Yeah, Alvin, you guys have been really clear about how much you believe in Davion all season long, but how good is it to see him have a night like tonight where he puts everything together?
Well, it's good, and it's hard for him in this situation because we're playing in 46 minutes, and we're asking him to guard Booker, and then we ask him to guard Shamet, then we tell him to come down and put us in our offense, and that's really hard, especially for a guy that's now played over 70 games, and that would be that's 2 college seasons. So, his development is fine. He continued to work. He continued to put in the work, and he's going to be a good player in this league for a lot of years.
Alvin, what was the level of concern just seeing Domas go down? Kind of a scary scene there, and what is your level of concern now?
Well, like I said, we won't know anything, until he gets an MRI, which will happen, tomorrow, and then we'll see, or maybe even this afternoon. I hadn't talked to the doctors yet, but we'll just have to wait and see, and don't know anything other than that. But obviously, he's the key to what we're doing, and if nothing else, we're trying to have growth, as James said, with the chemistry and everything on this team, and learning to play with each other and all of those. So, obviously when he goes down like that, there's always concern.
Alvin, you guys have got to this point of the season, and it always feels like in the beginning of the season you're trying to learn how to compete and then learn how to win. It seems like since the roster reset, are you guys just in that process again of learning how to figure out how to win games?
Yeah, probably. I think you're probably right, because we're trying to decide, as a coach, where do you go down the stretch, and who do you go to, and how do you set it up, and especially adding 6 new people to the roster.
Coach Harrison Barnes, he popped back in the rhythm today, but those last 2 games, was it just a thing that he had to spend more energy on covering, people like Jason Tatum and Giannis, on the defensive end?
Well, it takes a lot out of you, But I thought he was much better tonight, just from a rhythm standpoint, than he has been the last 2 games. But as I said, I thought, we competed and we did a good job, but you have to find a way to, to close on those games, and we're doing a good job of staying in, and I still am just miffed by the third quarters that we have. The third quarter starts, and how we work so hard in the first half to get a lead, and then we give it all back, and now it's a battle the rest of the way. So that's something that we have to continue to look at and figure out why that's happening, and just continue to compete and play hard.